In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the text that you see on the screen in front of you now. Does it look difficult? Actually, it's very simple to do, and it only takes just maybe 30 seconds at the most to get beautiful text like this. You know, this is another way that you can create beautiful or appealing thumbnails for your viewers, is throw in some of this cool looking text like this to grab their attention. And all I have done here is I actually used a photo to get this, you know, to get that particular. And I was going to what I was going to do is show you the photo, and right here's the background. You see, I just got it turned off, but this is what we ended up with. And if we wanted to now, we could save this, put it on a holiday card, or put it on a thumbnail and use it, and it looks awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn off or delete some of this stuff that we don't need, and we're going to actually start from scratch. Okay, so I'm going to delete that one, and then from here we're going to start new. 1280, 720. You'll be remembering that dimension in your sleep. So what you need to do first, guys, is just get your size that you want to have your thumbnail. That way it gives you something to work with as far as text. So now from here I'm just going to come in here and type in happy holidays, and we'll get the move tool here back, and I'm going to Command T this to make it a much larger. And as you can see now, it's much larger. And when you're using a clipping mask in your text, you always want to use really thick, broad text, or you won't be able to see the photo inside. So for this instance here, you see I'm going to actually, we'll turn this on black because it's just easier to read. But anyway, now we got to get our image in here. So here's the background that I want to use right here, and I'm just going to drag it in and drop it like I did before, and we can position this once we get everything in sync. So now that you have that on there, you want your image on top. So once you have that done, just put your mouse between the two. Here's the image and the text, and hold down Option Alt and hit click, and that quick and easy you see that text that you have. Now another thing you need to do, you need to dress it up just a little bit. We aren't finished yet. You can put your mouse here and highlight that and get your move tool, and you can drag that photo around to position the inside of it to wherever you want the snow, the mountains, or anything like that. I'll leave it back right there. Now I'm going to click back on the text, and we're going to go to the blend option, and I'm going to add contour. It gives it a three-dimensional look. I'm going to add some stroke, and I'm going to add some drop shadow. Now when you add your drop shadow, you're probably going to have to change a few things here. Distance, okay, and I'm going to even change the angle because I want it to have an angle from the left, going to the left, okay. And as you can see, there's that distance. You can make it very big if you want, but I prefer like that, and then add a little bit of a spread. And you can even go a bit further if you wanted to add some different contour. You see here, you can just click through these and find one that you like best. That one there looks pretty fair. Okay, we'll leave it like that right there. Let's see what satin adds to it. It's just too dark. But for the most part, guys, right there is the holiday text. Then all you would have to do is just go up here to your file. First, you need to click OK. Then go to File, and you would want to click Save for Web. And then just save it. And you would probably want to turn this background off. That way you wouldn't have that to deal with. It would just give you the transparent background, and then that way you could add your text wherever you wanted it and wouldn't have that white background to deal with later on. That's how you use a clipping mask. I know a lot of people think it's very hard to do, but in the end, it's very simple. So guys, with these few techniques I have shared with you in this course, you can use Photoshop to do so many things. You sort of got two courses together in one. You got a Photoshop class and you got a thumbnail course together. So you're getting a sort of a package deal here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave that review. It really helps me. Thanks for everything that you've done.